Where the towering skyscrapers glistened under the sun, there lay the grandeur of justice, a stately courthouse that stood as a beacon of hope and fairness for all. Amidst the noble pursuit of justice, presided a respected judge named Evelyn Sinclair. With her regal poise and unwavering dedication, Judge Sinclair had earned a reputation as a paragon of impartiality. Her decisions were revered, and her court was often viewed as the embodiment of true justice. However, beneath a resolute facade, Judge Sinclair grappled with a secret that would unravel the very fabric of her integrity. Evelyn Sinclair was of a family background that had faced historical injustices, a heritage that she held close to her heart. Her ancestors had endured persecution and discrimination, forging a legacy of resilience that defined her identity. One fateful morning, the courthouse was abuzz with anticipation as a high-profile case was set to begin. The accused, Gabriel Ramirez, was charged with a heinous crime that had sent shockwaves through the city. The evidence against him was damning, and the prosecution was relentless in its pursuit of justice. The victim's family, the media, and the public clamored for a swift and decisive verdict. As the trial unfolded, Judge Sinclair found herself caught in an intricate web of conflicting emotions. She discovered they shared ethnic heritage, a discovery that sent ripples of unease through her conscience. The prosecution presented a compelling case, and the victim's family looked to her with hopeful eyes, trusting that justice would be served. The defense attorney, a shrewd and perceptive woman named Rebecca Morgan, sensed the judge's internal struggle. Recognizing an opportunity, she exploited the situation, skillfully introducing doubts and exploiting the judge's vulnerability. The moment of reckoning arrived, as she was tasked with delivering the final verdict that would determine Gabriel Ramirez's fate. In a moment that would forever alter the course of her life, Judge Sinclair delivered a verdict of not guilty. The shock reverberated through the courtroom, leaving the victim's family devastated and the prosecution in disbelief. The media seized upon the story, casting a spotlight on the perceived injustice. Protests erupted throughout the city, as people took to the streets demanding accountability and transparency. The credibility of the judiciary was called into question. Internally, Judge Sinclair grappled with the fallout of her decision. She had betrayed the very principles she had vowed to uphold, and her conscience was a battleground of remorse and guilt. Sleepless nights were her companions as she wrestled with the consequences of her actions. Amidst the chaos, an unexpected ally emerged, Rebecca Morgan, the cunning defense attorney. She reached out to the judge, urging her to confront her demons and make amends for the grave injustice that had transpired. With her mind made up, Judge Sinclair embarked on a journey of self-discovery and penance. She sought solace in the company of community leaders, activists, and scholars who guided her through the complexities of justice, identity, and the human condition. Through their wisdom, she began to unravel the layers of her own biases and confront the uncomfortable truths that had led her astray. In the face of public outcry and personal turmoil, Judge Sinclair made a courageous decision to publicly acknowledge her mistake and take responsibility for her actions. In a heartfelt address, she expressed remorse for her lapse in judgment and vowed to dedicate the rest of her career to the pursuit of true justice, untainted by prejudice or bias. However, her sincerity and determination resonated with many, and slowly but surely, she began to rebuild her reputation. Through years of unwavering dedication, she transformed the darkness of her past into a beacon of hope and change. She attended workshops, seminars, and conferences, engaging in difficult conversations about systemic racism, privilege, and the intricate web of societal dynamics that influenced her previous decisions. One of her most impactful mentors was Professor Malik Patel, a renowned scholar and activist who had spent decades advocating for equal rights and dismantling prejudiced structures. As Judge Sinclair delved deeper into her introspection, she realized that her own identity and experiences had shaped her perspective in ways she hadn't fully understood. Her heritage, while a source of pride, had also been a source of fear and resentment, emotions that had inadvertently seeped into her decisions. She recognized that true justice required a broader perspective, one that encompassed the experiences and struggles of all individuals, regardless of their background. She took active steps to engage with her community, attending town hall meetings, dialogues, and initiatives focused on bridging divides and promoting understanding. The path to redemption was not without setbacks. Judge Sinclair faced backlash from some quarters, with critics accusing her of performative actions and insincerity. Yet, she pressed on, her determination unyielding. Her efforts began to bear fruit as she became a catalyst for change within the legal system itself. Recognizing the need for diversity and inclusion within the judiciary, Judge Sinclair became an advocate for reforms that would ensure a more representative and equitable court system. She collaborated with legal scholars, lawmakers, and advocacy groups to push for initiatives that promoted diversity in hiring, training, and decision-making processes. One of her most significant accomplishments was the establishment of the Justice for All program, a comprehensive training curriculum designed to raise awareness of bias, challenge assumptions, and equip judges, lawyers, and court personnel with the tools to make impartial decisions. The program garnered national attention and was lauded as a groundbreaking step toward a more just legal system. As the years passed, Judge Sinclair's efforts began to shift the narrative surrounding her. Her story inspired others to confront their own biases and to take meaningful action in the pursuit of justice. But perhaps the most profound impact of Judge Sinclair's journey was the lives she touched along the way. Gabriel Ramirez, the man at the center of the trial that had ignited her transformation, reached out to her after years of reflection and personal growth. He expressed gratitude for her willingness to confront her biases and acknowledged the role he had played in exposing the flaws in the system. "I am committed to making amends for my actions," he wrote in a heartfelt letter. "Your journey has shown me that change is possible, even in the face of the most difficult circumstances." And so, Judge Sinclair's journey, a tale of fallibility, redemption, and resilience, continued to unfold, a testament to the boundless capacity of the human spirit to rise above adversity and forge a brighter future for all.